2024 Mitsubishi L200 redesign, what we know so far. The current generation of Mitsubishi's popular pickup has been around since 2015 and it's about time to see some changes. The test model has already been spotted, so everyone believes that the next generation will debut already in the next year, as the 2024 Mitsubishi L200. At this point, the company manages to keep most details a secret, but some aspects of the new model are relatively easy to be predicted. Of course, the first thing that comes to mind is the fact that Mitsubishi is now part of Renault-Nissan alliance. Therefore, we have no doubt that a lot of things will be shared with the next generation Navara, which is also about to get a redesign in the near future. The two models will share the platform, possibly also the powertrain. 2024 Mitsubishi L200 design. The new generation will come after 9 years, so it's quite obvious that the changes will be numerous. Moreover, the changes will be radical, considering the new platform. We expect that the 2024 Mitsubishi L200 will switch to Nissan's F-Alpha platform, which also underpins the current version of Nissan's pickup. The architecture will be updated, of course, and we have no doubt that the L200 will benefit in many ways. One of the first things that come to mind is the suspension setup. While the outgoing model features leaf springs on the rear end, the current generation Navara features independent suspension. So, we presume that Mitsubishi will use the same setup, which will certainly have a big impact on the overall ride quality. Exterior. When it comes to the exterior design, the test mule has been spotted on the road. At this point, it still wears a complete camouflage, so it's hard to talk about aesthetics. Still, we can see that the new model looks bolder and more aggressive. Also, the new model seems to feature bigger dimensions, with a longer wheelbase and more millimeters in the total length. Just like the current model, the new one should also come in 2 layouts. Besides the passenger-oriented double cab version, we also expect to see a single cab layout, with just 1 row of seats and a longer cargo bed. Interior. So far, one of the weakest points of Mitsubishi's pickup was the interior quality. Simply, the focus was on functionality, but in today's market, all aspects are important, including interior styling and quality. Therefore, we expect that the 2024 Mitsubishi L200 will follow the path of models like Navara and Hilux, which already feature pretty nice, car-like interiors, with fine materials and a lot of attention to detail. As we already mentioned, the new model will continue in 2 familiar layouts, with either single or 2 rows of seats. However, the bigger dimensions should provide more passenger space as well, especially in the second row of seats, which should offer more legroom than before. 2024 Mitsubishi L200 engine. This aspect of the 2024 Mitsubishi L200 is still a bit of a mystery, as different reports suggest different scenarios. Considering that the new model will ride on Nissan's F-Alpha platform, it makes perfect sense to see Nissan's engines under the hood as well. That refers to a familiar 2.3-liter turbo diesel, which comes in 2 output variants, with 160 and 190 horsepower. However, Mitsubishi's current engine is also a pretty amazing unit, with a great balance of capability and efficiency. We are talking about a 2.4-liter turbo diesel that puts out around 176 horsepower and 400 Nm of torque. Finally, many reports suggest a plug-in hybrid version as well. Mitsubishi has a pretty long and successful history of making such powertrains, so it wouldn't be a surprise to see such a powertrain in the new next generation L200. 2024 Mitsubishi L200 release date and competition. We expect that the 2024 Mitsubishi L200 will hit the market sometime in the second half of the next year, though it's still early to talk about a more precise date. On the other hand, the competition will remain the same. We are talking about models like Toyota Hilux, Ford Ranger, Isuzu D-Max etc.